The last fitna I'd like to touch on, which is distraction and wasting time. And this, everything falls into it. Think about it. When a person wakes up in the morning, a lot of the times we find the first thing you do, open your phone, you scroll. Any free time that people have, generally, what do? They look, how can I waste my time? And we look for distraction. And the word distraction, yes, we mentioned social media, etc. That fits in. But distraction as a whole has become a fitna for us, because we look how to waste time. We look how to gossip. We try to find as many ways as we can in order to get rid of our boredom. It's a fitna. Why do I mention this? Is after we've identified these fitan. We spoke about fitan from before. We're speaking about fitan in the modern day. We've got to see as Muslims, how can we protect ourselves from these fitan? And wherever there are tools involved, double-edged tools to be precise, where they can be used for goodness and they can be used for evil. We've got to ask ourselves, how can we use these things to our advantage? Also, what we've got to realize is that when we've got free time and we're looking for distraction, how can I cure myself? What steps can I take or put into my life where I'm not somebody who is looking for distraction? I'm somebody who is rather looking for more time in order to do good, instead of the person who complains, you know what, time is going too slow, we need to kill time, etc. What's the first step a person can take when it comes to looking at this difficulty or this fitna? Instead of them looking for distraction, where do you start from? If you're able to understand this and you're able to really put it into practice, you'll find yourself bi'idhnillah not being that person who's wasting time, not being that person who is looking to carry on scrolling, hoping for the time to finish. Inshallah, you'll be the one who has some sort of fulfillment in their life. Obviously, you start by asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for help. After that, what should you look for? You look for a purpose in life. A lot of the times, think about it. When you found yourself with these modern day fitan, ask yourself the time you remember yourself scrolling through or watching something, even if it was permissible, for example, why were you watching it? Generally, it's because you didn't have anything better to do. You didn't have a purpose in life. You were in a state where, you said you have some time and let me carry on going through, and eventually, for example, I've got an appointment 2 or 3 hours later, or I want to do something. So during that period of time, you forgot your purpose in life. And at times, what tends to happen is you may have a purpose, okay? You may have a purpose, let's say your work or whatever it is. However, you've got to have, obviously your main goal is to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But you've got to have different game plans and different things that are important to you that allow you to find and fulfill your purpose in life.